Hello student, this is Professor Vivek Parikh. We will be taking today's lecture on the crystallographic structure. Now, next topic what will be coming, that is known as an atomic packing efficiency, or you can say the second name, that is known as an atomic packing factor. Now, in the last lecture we have studied different types of the unit cell. Then I also told you that we will be also finding out the radius and atomic packing efficiency. Now in today's lecture we will be going for the packing efficiency for the two unit cell. First one, that will be known as the first we will be finding out, that is about the simple cubic cell. The first one that is known for the simple cubic cell. Now what do you mean by simple cubic? We all know that each and every atoms, they are located at the corner of the particular thing. That means in each and every 8 corners, you can say atoms are located. But for calculation of the atomic packing efficiency, we will be taking the main things, or you can say not all the things, because by donating all the atoms over here, it will make the clumsy thing. So for that reason, we will be going only for the two major things, that is the two atoms which are located at the particular two corners. So we are taking only two atoms at the corner. Clear? Now, why we are going for this atomic packing efficiency? Well, the very first reason, that when a crystal is made, how much empty space is there and in how much space the atoms are located. For calculation of that thing, we will be going for the atomic packing efficiency. Now, let us take some of the notations from the particular figure. That is, the side of this thing, the side of the cube, you can say the side of the cube, that is denoted as A. As I told you, this is a cube, so each and every side of the cube is same. That's why we are taking it as an A side. And now, what will be here? This thing is known as an R. This thing is also known as an R. So we can say that A is equal to side of cube and R will become radius of atom. Now we can see over here A is equal to 2R from the ratio, the whole thing, that is one radius of this atom, one radius of this atom. So that means what does it happen? A is equal to 2R. So in each and every case, for simple cubic, BCC and FCC structure, we always first we have to find out the relation between A and R. Side of the cube and radius of the atom, we have to always find it out. So now volume of cube will be equal to, that is A cube. Length into breadth into height. So same way here, the side is A. Length, breadth, height, all the three things are same. So we will be writing it as an A cube. So it will be equal to as 2R cube. So what will it become? That is known as an 8R cube. So volume of a cube will be equal to 8R cube. Now the next thing, we know volume of atom. What will be the volume of atom? Let us consider an atom to be spherical in shape. We are considering here atom as a spherical in shape. So volume of an atom will be equal to 4 by 3, that is pi r cube. That is the volume of an atom. Now we will be finding out the volume of simple cubic structure. Volume of simple cube. That what will be equal to it? That is volume of atom multiplied by number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell. Now what is the volume of an atom? As we have found it out over here, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube multiply by, now what is the number of atoms per unit cell? In the previous lecture we have seen that in a simple cubic number of atoms per unit cell is only 1, so it will be 1. So the answer will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here find it out the simple cubic's volume. We are having cube volume and simple cubic volume. Now what will is we want to find it out, that is atomic packing efficiency. Atomic packing efficiency, that will be equal to, now we have to see what will be the equal to this thing, that is volume of simple cube, volume of simple cube multiply by 100 divided by volume of simple cube multiply by 100 and divided by volume of cube. Volume of cube. Because the simple cube atoms are fixed in the cube. That means we have to find it out what is the packing thing. That means how much simple cubic are arranged in the whole cube. So simple cubic volume divided by volume of cube into 100. What is the volume of a simple cube? That is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube multiply by 100 divided by volume of cube, that is 8 r cube. While you are deriving the thing, you have to, one thing you make sure that every time this r cube should cut away. This is the very first sign of your derivation, then it is a correct one. So here we are left with 4 by 3 into 8 multiplied by pi multiplied by 100. So it will be equal to pi divided by 6 multiplied by 100 and it will be equal to 52.36 percentage. 52.36 percentage. And if you are writing, this is the efficiency point of view, and if you are writing in a factor, then it is equal to 0.52 factor, because 100 we will be not be writing in the factor. So basically your atomic packing efficiency of a simple cube will be 52.36 percentage. Clear? So now the next one, second one, that is your BCC structure. So we will be going for the body centered cubic structure. What is the importance of this particular thing? This particular atom has one center atom along with the 8 corner atoms. So we will be taking only the main thing. So the one circle will be over here. It is at a corner. Second one will be also located at this corner, and the third one we will be taking, that will be over here, center atom. So 2 corner atom, 1 center atom we are taking. And let us take one diagonal line over here. Now, as discussed earlier, we will be taking this particular thing. This is A length, this will be also A length. And here, if we are going, this length will be also A, because it is a side of a cube. A is equal to side of cube. Now, this is a diagonal line. It is not the side of the cube, so it will become C. It will become C. But what is C? C will be equal to 4R. R, radius of an atom. R is equal to radius of atom. How it has came? C is equal to 4R. 1R over here. 1R over here. Another 1R over here. And the fourth R over here. So that means total 4R. The whole atom is there. So 2R over here. And for this particular 2 corner atoms, R and R will be there. So C is equal to 4R is the relation. Now, what we require, as I have told you earlier in a simple cubic, what we require? We require a particular thing, that is the relation between A and R. but we are not getting in this thing. So what will be taking? We will be going over the base. We will be going over the base thing, that is this area. Let us take this area x, y, z. So in triangle x, y, z, what we are having? We are having one side A, we are having this side A, but this is not the side of the cube. Let us take it as a diagonal side as a B. Let us take it the diagonal side as a B. We know in a cube each and every side they are having a 90-degree angle. So we are using the Pythagoras theorem in triangle XYZ. So what will happen? Your YZ will be your diagonal side. So YZ square is equal to XY square plus XZ square. Because here they are forming a right angle. So we are using a Pythagoras theorem over here. What is YZ? YZ is nothing but a B square. What is XY? XY is nothing but a square. What is XZ? It is the side of a cube, that is a square. So B square is equal to 2a square. So we have reached our first thing, that is B and A. Now B will be joining A and C. So that means this side C, A, and we are having A. So Y, Z, let us take W over here. So now going in triangle WYZ. Where is the WYZ? W, Y, and the Z, that is over here, WYZ. We are having YW is equal to C. We are having YZ is equal to B, and ZW is equal to A. Once again, there is a right angle triangle which is forming over here. So what will happen? In this, our YW will become the hypotenuse side, that is YW square is equal to YZ square plus ZW square. What is YW square? C square is equal to YZ, that is B square, ZW, that is A square. So C square is equal to, now instead of B, put 2a square. So here there will be 2a square plus a square. So C square is equal to 3a square. Clear? Now, so let us convert this thing as C square is equal to 4r the whole square. So it will become 16r square. Now comparing this thing, comparing this second one and comparing this third one. By comparing equation number 2 and equation 3, both are in the form of the C square. C square, C square. So it will be as 3a square is equal to 16r square. So what will become? A square is equal to 16 by 3 r square. So A will be equal to, that is 4 divided by root 3 r. Clear? So now we have got the relation between A and R. So what we will be finding out? We will be finding out volume of the particular atom, that is A, volume of a cube, which will be equal to A cube. So it will behave as 4 root 3 r cube. So here it will be 64 r cube 3 root 3. So volume of a cube will be equal to 64 r cube 3 root 3. Now once again, volume of atom, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube, because we are considering atom as a spherical shape. Now volume of BCC, that will be equal to volume of atom multiply number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms per unit cell. Volume of atoms is 4 by 3 pi r cube multiplied by number of atoms per unit cell will be 2 in FCC. We have discussed this thing in the previous lecture. So it will become 8 by 3 pi r cube. So here is the thing. Now, what we want to find it out? That is atomic packing efficiency. So for finding out atomic packing efficiency, atomic packing efficiency, it will be equal to volume of BCC divided by volume of cube multiplied by 100. So what is volume of BCC? That is 8 by 3 pi r cube divided by volume of a cube. We have found it out 64 r cube. 64 r cube divided by 3 root 3 multiplied by 100. Clear? What we have to find it out first? Make sure your r cube get cancelled. Your 3 will be cancelled with this 3. 8 ones are 8 8s are 64. So what is left? Root 3 will go up. So root 3 pi divided by downstairs it will be 8 in denominator multiplied by 100, which will be equal to 68%. So packing efficiency of BCC will be 68%. Or you can write it down 0.68 factor. Or you can write down 0.68 factor. Clear? So in this way we can find it out the atomic packing efficiency of the BCC structure. But let us take one more thing. As we can see over here, A is equal to 4 by root 3r. So if we want to find it out radius, the radius will become root 3a by 4. Root 3a by 4. Because in the summary of the first chapter, we have seen that the radius column was also there. So in this BCC, radius will be r root 3a by 4 and packing factor will be 0.68. So now in the next upcoming lecture, we will be finding out the packing efficiency of FCC structure and HCP structure. Thank you.